I am going to go a little bit analog. Today I am declaring it self-care Saturdays. I don't know how I got sucked into K-dramas and C-dramas. I prefer the front yard. It looks better than backyard. Jump scare. It is very meaningful to take some time for yourself. Hi friends, welcome to another video. I feel like I want to take you a little bit of my weekend. It's Friday, but I'm not really doing much, but I do want to plan for tomorrow because one, need to do a lot of grocery shopping, and two, I want to give myself somewhat of a self-care Saturday, and I also want to be proactive in actually doing some of my intentions for the year. So I have my cookbooks and I already tabbed some of the recipes, so I'm gonna go through the recipe books I'm gonna go through the cookbooks and pick out what I want to cook out for next week. I'm probably going to choose either 2 or 3 recipes to try, and I am going to go a little bit analog and do a grocery list on paper. I feel like that would be fun as well. And another thing is I got a package and it is going to be so much fun. I bought myself a picnic blanket, an extra large picnic blanket, and I am so excited because I feel like this will actually help me go outside and be outside for a little bit and, you know, help touch some grass for a little bit and just soak up some sun. So that would be great. And maybe tomorrow we can actually hang out together outside, maybe do some reading because I haven't started my book yet. But here's my package. It is from Amazon, but I couldn't really necessarily find an extra large picnic blanket in store from anywhere. So let's unbox it together. It is blue. Of course it's blue. It's my favorite color. Oh my goodness. Look, it's so convenient. It's a little bag and I can just take it with me everywhere I go. Take it to the park. But I'm so excited to use this tomorrow and use it throughout the year as well. So excited. But now, that being said, I'm now going to prep my grocery list. I completed my grocery list and it was kind of great because I'm being intentional of what I want to get. This is not necessarily everything I would like to get from the grocery store, but this is like what is most needed, especially for the recipes that I'm going to make. So I just need to have these ingredients and groceries. So I am doing the one from the Tasty cookbook and one from Seriously So Good cookbook. And it is the gochujang and sesame skirt steak and the rigatoni bolognese. So hopefully they turn out good. But that is done. I feel like I am prepping myself to be successful tomorrow. And now in order to be more successful tomorrow, I'm going to continue on with like admin stuff, which is like setting up my videos and maybe creating a reel from one of my videos. And yeah, but I think for the rest of the evening I'm going to do that and binge watch some K-dramas and variety TV shows. Oh, speaking of variety TV shows, I am currently watching the 5th season of Singles Inferno. This is my first time watching, and I'm going to continue to watch the rest of the seasons after I'm done with the 5th one. But oh my goodness, it's so good. I feel like the K-dramas and the Korean variety shows are just so good. But I think that's going to be it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hi, happy Saturday. Just got back from the grocery stores and I pretty much got everything off of my grocery list. There was only like 2 things that I couldn't find or get, but they're not necessarily essential for the recipes, so I'm okay with that. But we went to Trader Joe's and Publix and I got everything that I need and a little bit more. Speaking of which, I got the new Trader Joe's insulated bag. They already have these, but I got the dusty blue color, which is a limited edition color, and as you can probably tell, my favorite color is blue. So, but today I am declaring it a self-care Saturday. So the plan is to wash and deep condition my hair, probably go outside for a little bit and start my book, and also do some skincare. I'm probably going to do a sheet mask, hopefully. So that's in the plans for today. So I might bring you along. Currently deep conditioning. I feel like deep conditioning is the longest part of hair care. I feel like, well, the longest part of my hair care routine for wash day. I feel like that is true because it takes like 30 minutes or so. But the hair needs TLC, so this happens every week, so it's nothing new for me. But deep conditioning. But while that's happening, I figured I would tell you guys about the shows that I've been loving lately, and they're all, honestly, they're pretty much all Korean. Honestly, that's pretty much true. Currently, I'm watching this K-drama called I think it's called Can You Translate This Love? So good. I am in love with both of the main characters. I think I'm on episode 6. And I feel like this is where there's like a little bump in the road between the two love interests. Hopefully they can get back together soon. But I love the drama because it's like so cinematic, because they go to Japan and it just seems like all the shots are just so cinematic and it's just so beautiful, and it makes me want to go to Japan and Korea and just do all the things. But so that's one of the shows. And then another one is an action K-drama called Military Prosecutor Doberman, and that is dealing with the military prosecutor, and it is very so much interesting because you somewhat have a glimpse of what law looks like within the military, and it also gets a glimpse into what Korean military could be like. I know that I would never know, but it's kind of interesting to see. And then my third Korean show is a variety show, and it's called Singles Inferno, and I think I mentioned this like either yesterday or something, but so good. I can only watch that show when I'm walking on my walking pad. So it looks like I'm not going to be watching that today because I don't think I'm going to walk on my walking pad. It's not on the cards, but that is pretty much all the shows. But those are the 3 that I'm currently watching right now. I have watched some of my favorites are King of the Land, Extraordinary Attorney Woo. That one is so good. And ooh, this is actually a C-drama, but it's called Love in the Clouds. So good. I would love to go back to watching C-dramas, but the thing is, they are so long. They're like 40 episodes long, but I just see so many good like Instagram reels about them, and I'm just like, ooh, I want to watch that. Especially like so there's different types of C-dramas and different types of K-dramas, and for the C-dramas, I really love the fantastical ones and the, I guess, historical. And I haven't really tried like the modern day C-dramas, but they look so good, and I have somebody saved on my Instagram reels. And then for K-dramas, I really love the historical K-dramas and like modern day K-dramas as well. And I haven't really gone into like the fantastical side of K-dramas, but I have watched one, and I think it's called like the Eternal Monarch, and that has like to do with dual timelines or like dimension, something like that. It was pretty good. But I don't know how I got sucked into K-dramas and C-dramas, but I got sucked in, and I'm pretty much not sure if I'm leaving. But I also want to learn Korean as well, so I think that would also help with my language learning skills. I already feel like I know some of the words just by watching a lot of K-dramas. So hopefully that will help. But it honestly looks so gloomy out right now. But I'm still going to take myself outside and I'm going to start my book. But I'm going to quit yapping and keep on marinating. And once I am done with my hair, I think it would be a good time to hang out outside for a little bit. My hair is all done, and it looks to be sunny outside, so let's go outside and start reading my book. out to the front yard. It is super busy. I am actually in my front yard because I prefer the front yard. It looks better than the backyard. And there's this tree that I can like, that I'm somewhat nearby, almost under. But I have my book and I'm gonna get started, so hopefully it's good, but I don't know, we just have to get started to find out, so let's get started. I just finished reading chapter 2 of The Wolf King, and I've been out here for about 45 minutes to an hour or so, but I think it's time for me to head on inside. I actually feel like this is a good thing for me. I actually enjoyed being outside and just reading for a little bit, get some fresh air and somewhat touch some grass. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do this again, and it is a great part of my self-care Saturday so far. But the thing is, I ordered this picnic blanket off of Amazon, and I'm not sure if they sent me the wrong size or not, which is annoying, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But I think I'm gonna head back inside and do a face mask. Jump scare, have my sheet mask on, and I'm going to continue to read The Wolf King. So far I'm liking it, but I still have to go into the world a little bit more to get a better understanding of what's going to happen, and yeah. But overall, from the first 2 chapters, I am enjoying it. And definitely feel like that there is like a lot's happening, but I know that more is going to happen soon. But I'm going to leave this on for 20 minutes and continue reading. So yeah. I finished with my face mask, and my face feels so moisturized. I haven't done a face mask in a while, and I remember why I need to keep on doing them weekly. But I finished up chapter 3 of The Wolf King, and things are starting to get moving. We have Aurora and Caleb. Caleb is the alpha, and he is trapped in Aurora's kingdom in the dungeons because Aurora's betrothed wanted the werewolves to fight each other for sport, and I'm at the point where Caleb is kidnapping Aurora to take her back to his home, And this is not really a spoiler because it is what I just said is pretty much in the summary of the book, but things are starting to get moving and I am excited to keep on reading. But I think that's it for my self-care day. I think I'm just going to maybe read another chapter or two and then watch some more of my K-drama, and I think I'm just gonna keep it chill, keep it relaxed like I did all day. But it was good to like just take some time for myself. I didn't do much, I felt like, but I also felt like not doing much was exactly what I needed, and just giving myself some loving and just taking care of myself. And hopefully you guys take some time to take care of yourselves as well. You know, life is a lot of hustle and bustle, but you know, it is very meaningful to take some time for yourself and just savor yourself a little bit. But I'm glad that you joined me today in my self-care Saturday, and I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves as well. So until next time, my friends, stay curious, stay cozy, stay reading. Bye guys.